Physics School. Today we are going to do the revision once again for all the chapters, in which I will tell you important questions of this particular chapter, 9th ray optics and unit and optical instruments. In this ray optics and this optical instrument, the most important thing in this particular part about this particular chapter is ray optics, refraction at spherical surfaces and by the lenses, prism and optical instruments of this particular chapter. So reflection part is not so important, refraction part is important, geometrical or optic rays are being ignored, reflection of light and spherical mirrors are not so important, mirror formula is not important, you can go for the focal length of spherical mirror, and then we will have the relationship of the focal length and the radius of the curvature, linear magnification of the lenses, then we will have the linear magnification formula, okay, and we have here the laws of refraction, refractive index, refraction of light through a glass slab, expression for lateral displacement, total internal reflection, critical angle, mirage, you know it very well. I have already told you to go it for yourself, because it's just the image which we are seeing in the desert after such a long journey, just to get this image that there is some more tree or something like that in that particular area. We will be able to get that image. Refraction at the spherical surfaces, okay. Then we have the lens, okay, lens diverging and converging lens actions, image formation by the lens, and assumptions made in the derivations, lens maker formula. It's very important. Lens maker formula is very much important on a particular this particular chapter is concerned, so it's very important. Go through it for lens maker's formula. And power of lens, linear magnification of the lenses. We have the combination of the thin lenses in contact, okay. Then we have prism, okay, refraction through the prism. Scattering of light is not in your syllabus. Examples of scattering of light is cancelled. Reddish area, appearance of sun and the sun stars is cut off. Optical instruments are there. Simple microscope, you go for compound microscope. Astronomical telescope is cut off from your syllabus. It's not important. Reflecting telescope is important, you can have a look over this, not very important, but compound microscope, and that one is very much important, which I have told you. And now we will have the next lesson, that is about wave optics. In this wave optics, wave fronts are important. Huygens wave principle is the most important topic which we have in this particular chapter. Huygens wave principle. A question may come from this particular topic. Dropplers effect in night, behavior of prism, lens and spherical mirrors plane towards wavefront, okay. So we will have this application of Dropplers effect in light. And then we have superposition principle, interference of light waves here. Then we have the theory of interference of light, coherent and incoherent sources. Then we have requirement to obtain two coherent sources of light, comparison of intensities of maxima and minima. Young's double slit experiment we have, okay, it's very much important. Double slit experiment, fringe width, intensity of the fringes is important. Then we will have the single slit also, fringe shift and the single slit experiment, which we have for the diffraction pattern of light. Then say diffraction of light at a single slit, this is important. Then we have the width of the central maxima and minima. Polarization has been cut off from the syllabus. Interference and diffraction, difference in the pattern of the single slit due to the monochromatic source of light. Go through this, but not so important it is. Polarization is being cut off from the syllabus. Plane polarized light also is being cut off. Now we will have this Polaroid. What is Polaroid? What is law of Miller's is important. Use of Polaroid is cut off from the syllabus. Polarization of transverse mechanical waves is important. Is not very important, because Bevester's law is cut off from your syllabus. Bevester's law is no more in your syllabus. Then we have the next particular topic of the chapter is about the dual nature of radiation. In this division, German experiment have been cut off. Hence observation is there. Photoelectric effect, what is that? Electric emission, what is that? In these two questions may come. Experiment study of photoelectric effect, laws of photoelectric emission, photoelectric current, effect of potential on photoelectric current, and effect of frequency of incident rays on stopping potential is important. As far as this particular topic is important, photoelectric effect is important. It's a very important topic. At the instant photoelectric equation, we have go through this. Equation may come, or a numerical may come on this particular pattern. Photoelectric effect and wave front of light. Okay. Then we have the verification of the laws of the photoelectric emission based on the Einstein photoelectric equation. Then we have photoelectric cell, nature of the light, characteristics for properties of photon, application of photocells. This is the important thing in this particular chapter. And we have here some questions related to the de Broglie hypothesis. Is very important. It's very important. Wave nature of particle. What is the wave nature of the particle? Both the type of nature, it has two type of nature, you know it very well. We have already discussed in here, wave nature and particle nature. Okay, the wave nature of light, what is that? De Broglie's hypothesis is very important for this particular topic, as relation between de Broglie's wavelength and temperature. Division and German experiment is not so important, it has been cut off from your syllabus. So this is what we have to I have to say about your syllabus. Next, in the next video, we will go for atoms, nuclei and semiconductors, which are the last 3 chapters of your syllabus. Thank you, students.